Are you looking for the best slim toasters? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best slim toasters on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Auster 4-slice touchscreen toaster. For about half the price of the Breville above, this Auster toaster gives you the same functions and twice the capacity. It offers 6 shade settings with defrost, bagel, and reheat modes, and the 2 pairs of slots are controlled separately, so you can slow thaw frozen waffles and toast slices of whole wheat at the same time. The Auster's touchscreen sounds technologically advanced, but in reality, we found it less convenient than physical buttons and dials. The flat screen didn't always register touches properly in testing, and it takes up the entire front of the toaster, saving no space over manual controls. Actual toasting results were mixed as well, with a lot of inconsistency from one test to the next. On the one hand, the defrost setting didn't create any browning in the waffles, even at the highest setting. But on the other, it produced perfect dark brown toast at that same setting, balanced exactly at the pleasant edge of burnt. Number 2. Breville Diecast 2-slice Smart Toaster. The Breville Diecast 2-slice Smart Toaster dominated 2 separate rounds of testing. Our notes dubbed it the Rolls-Royce of toasters for good reason. Rather than using a push-down lever, it has button controls, and its method for lowering items into the heat is technologically advanced. When you press start, metal grids close together to hug the bread, whatever its width, and make sure it stays evenly spaced between the heating elements. When toasting is done, the Breville raises your items slowly and carefully without the spring control pop-up of most competitors. We never had to resort to a wooden utensil or a pair of tongs to rescue lost bread. We got excellent results in testing with sandwich slices, as well as bagels and hamburger buns. Both sides browned equally on the medium setting, and we got surprisingly consistent results across different types of bread. The wide slots can fit just about anything you might want to toast. We appreciated the defrost setting, which starts on lower heat to fully thaw items like waffles on the inside. Number 3. All-Clad 2-slice digital toaster. All-Clad's 2-slice model truly proved its mettle in testing by toasting 12 slices of bread back-to-back on the lowest setting for bruschetta. Every piece came out with the same barely brown crunch. This was one of the most consistent toasters we tested at all levels of doneness, with the same level of color on sandwich bread, bagels, English muffins, and toaster pastries. This digital toaster features a countdown clock to tell you exactly how much cook time remains, along with an audible alert when there are 3 seconds left in the cycle. They seem minor, but we love these features. You'll always have fresh toast hot enough to melt butter. Even a minute or 2 sitting forgotten in the slot is enough for toasted items to cool down significantly. On top of that, the All-Clad digital toaster has 5 doneness levels and all the standard features you'll find on other models. The controls are on the front of the machine rather than the more common side, which makes it potentially a little more space efficient because you can push it right up into a corner. The slots on this toaster are wide enough to handle bagels or thick slices, though we did have to rotate a long slice of homemade bread partway through cooking to fit both sides in. Our other complaint is that the stainless steel exterior got rather hot in operation. The shiny surface certainly looks nice, but it might not be the best choice for a home with curious kids. Number 4. Smeg 2-slice toaster. Aside from the fully up-to-date electronics and parts inside it, this toaster could have fallen out of a time machine from the 1950s. That's the philosophy behind all of Smeg's retro appliances, which have finished among our favorites in tests of hand mixers, coffee makers, citrus juicers, and more. The shiny finish, blobby shape, and spherical handle lever are pure space age, and the toaster comes in more than a dozen colorways to match every kitchen. If there were ever a toaster guaranteed to earn compliments from guests, this is it. The Smeg toaster's controls are simple, with a knob to choose from the 6 toast levels and buttons for defrost and bagel modes. Our first toast test was a bit of a disaster, with a single slice getting charred at the lowest setting. But we quickly discovered that it works a lot better with both slots filled. 2 slices of toast were more evenly colored than the rest of our tests, with results from light golden on low to burnt on high. The defrost setting worked very well, giving us a warm on the inside, crispy on the outside waffle, while the bagel mode was pretty disappointing. yielding very pale coloration even on higher settings. In general, items toasted a little more on the bottom than on the top. We also tested the Smeg 4x4 4-slice toaster, a 4-slice toaster that looks and works the same, and had similar issues with over-toasting a single slice and under-toasting bagels. Number 5. KitchenAid 2-slice long slot toaster. Rather than 2 side-by-side slots, this KitchenAid toaster has one long one, a clever design innovation that can fit 2 pieces of sandwich bread, as well as larger, irregularly shaped items a standard 2-slot toaster couldn't. Pita, naan, or slices of a wide sourdough bowl, for example. It's long from side to side, but more slim front to back than a typical toaster, which makes it easy to push up against a wall or into a corner to save counter space. Besides that, though, this is a full-featured pop-up toaster that works just like any other, and it delivers beautiful results. There's a slider for doneness, as well as defrost and bagel settings, with a high lift lever to help retrieve all your toast. We saw consistent browning in testing, with clear differences from light to medium to dark. Even on the highest setting, the KitchenAid didn't burn our toast. There are 6 markings next to the slider, but it can be set to anywhere in the range. This gives you the finest possible level of control,